contentment is key when it comes to skincare. Some of you just like, jumping from brands to brands, and that is actually the cause of your problem. We're not contented in our skin color and, ourselves as black people. Hi loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you are seeing this beautiful face, do not make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button, liking this video, sharing it with your family and friends, and subscribing to the channel. And also don't forget to comment. So without wasting much of your time, let's just get into it. By the title and the thumbnail of this video, you know what this video is about. So in case you see me being all hyper and talking out of passion, it's because this topic has been on my mind for the longest time, and I don't really create skincare content, but I want to rant. I really want to rant. So just grab a drink, grab a snack, something. Let's dive right into the video. Today we're going to be talking skincare brands, in particular Nigerian skincare brand, because I've seen not a lot of people talk about Nigerian skincare brands here, but I'm going to be addressing that. So let's get into it. You see this narrative of, Nigerian skincare brands, Oshapapa, Nigerian skincare brands are not good. Nigerian skincare brands are bleaching products or bleaching brands. They're not good enough. That was years ago, not now. And that's coming from someone who hasn't done, their research on, Nigerian skincare brands. If you do your research, you know that Nigerian skincare, they are where the money is at. We all know Nigerian brands are breaking it in the industry, even in fashion, in the movie industry as well. There are things they are doing that, we are excited to see in the Nigerian industry. So it's that same aspect that is applying to the skincare brand. And this idea of, the Oshapapa gang, we know how this trend came to, play. It started after lockdown period. That was when a lot of all these Oshapapa, pro-mixing and the likes, that's where the trend started from. We all know lockdown caused a lot of things. So this commotion we have in the Nigerian skincare industry all started, when, lockdown period. And it started, I'm going to say this and I'm just going to be honest, it started because the customers were the problem. Like, because of we Nigerians, we are not contented with our skin. We're not contented in our skin color and ourselves as black people. So obviously that was where the pro mixing club, they trended because of that. Because you people don't like the truth. You like it when people lie to your faces to get your money. So I have a sister who sells skincare, and when she just started a skincare brand, she was always complaining that, and I always experienced, when she's always talking to, customers who want to, make a purchase from her, and they will be like, oh, they want it this way. They want to be this. They will be telling her how they want their skin to look like. And it just bothered her then. And, I know she also had a friend who sells skincare, and she was always telling her, pro-mixing is the way to go. If you're not doing pro-mixing, you're not going to make money. You're not going to this, you're not going to that. That is the reason why I'm saying it, that it is because we as, black women, we as black people, were not, confident, or we didn't like our skin. It's now the whole glowy, this is trending and all that. Years ago the narrative was quite different, and we know that the Nigerian skincare brands that we have now that are safe, the trend came after, the pro mixing. If you know, you know. So that is the reason why I'm saying that it is from the customers. This issue that we have in the Nigerian skincare industry is not from the vendors, because y'all don't like the truth. You like people that are going to, tell you lies to just get your money from you. And it's not everybody that has the mind, like my sister that was always complaining and all. It's not everybody that has the mind to just, be that good. If it was coming from someone that is, like just wants to get your money, trust me, they will do what you want and get your money, then you can now and we all saw this trend. We saw it with some famous Nigerian skincare brands that I was always seeing videos of people dragging these so-called big vendors here and there. That's because you people, you do not like the truth. They will always promise one thing or the other for you guys, and they will sell it as, whatever it is they were selling then. You all know what I'm talking about. So how did I get to start using Nigerian skincare brand? After lockdown, obviously I didn't used to use Nigerian skincare brands. So I it was before lockdown. I used a lot of body washes, and I can't remember what this is years ago. I can't remember what they look like. I can't remember the brands. I would have, inserted pictures for you guys to see. But during lockdown, we all realized that getting some of these products became difficult. So that was when I switched to my sister's skincare brand. And I will tell you this thing. I was very skeptical in using it. I was very I'm not someone that likes to, I don't joke with what I use on my skin. I'm very particular with anything I'm using, in as much as the quality of that product or is not altered. The quality is still the same, it's affordable within my budget and I can easily access it. I'm that loyal customer. I don't switch, especially when it comes to skincare. I don't switch from, products to products. So that was how I started using Nigerian skincare brands. That's my sister's brand, and ever since then, that's what I've been using. That I have been loving. My skin has been loving it. It gets me tons of compliments. That when people ask me and I tell them what I'm using, they don't actually believe. Maybe they think there's something outside what I'm using currently, and it just irritates me because, like I said, you don't like the truth. So that was how I started using Nigerian skincare brands. And ever since then, that's how I even started this skincare thing because trust me, I'm not a skincare person. So, and I'm going to tell you this thing for a fact. Contentment is key when it comes to skincare. I repeat, contentment is key when it comes to skincare because it's one thing for you to even use any product at all. It's another thing for you to give it time and actually see that okay, this thing does not work for me and okay, I want to change it. Some of you just like, jumping from brands to brands, and that is actually the cause of your problem because if you give your skincare time to work, you might not be having that problem. So I've been using my sister's skincare brand for the longest time. I would have actually loved it if I could, um, rate like three Nigerian skincare products, but it is what it is. And it just goes to buttress my point where I said I do not like to, joke with jumping from one skincare brand to the other. I'm a loyal babe. Okay. But I know there was sometime last year I got a mail from a skincare brand. It's not even a Nigerian brand to begin with. I got this PR from them, this message from them. They wanted to send me, products, their products. And I will tell you one thing for a fact. You guys might even know this brand. They came, they trended that October period. They worked with a lot of creators. They did their launching party. They launched their products here in Nigeria. And one thing that put me off from, their brand was, I saw one of their products and it had, whitening body wash. And that immediately it gave me the chills, you know that immediately put me off, and I was like we're not using anything whitening over here. Even though when I told my sister about it, she was like, oh, that a product is actually tagged whitening does not necessarily mean it's going to lighten you up, like whiten your skin. That is how much I would have loved to have that product to talk about it here, but like I said, they are also not a Nigerian skincare brand. But yeah, that's about that. So I've been using my sister's skincare products for the longest time, and I know from the thumbnail you guys also saw Beauty by AD's skincare products on there, and that's because I got a PR package from them as well. And I will not lie, I was actually skeptical about trying it because I was just thinking, it's one of all these, celebrity brands that, will just come and, slap their name on a product and, put it in the market, and it might not be that great. But I actually tried it. I tried their toner, I tried their face moisturizer, and their sunscreen. Guys, my favorite product so far from the Beauty by AD Skin is definitely their moisturizer and their toner. Those two. I'm not saying the sunscreen is bad though. The sunscreen is actually good. I had to love it with time. Like I said, that's the patience some of you do not have. I loved it with time. The reason why I did not like it was because of the smell. It has this funny odor, and I use it on my face, so I can actually smell it. Do you get when I sweat and all that? So that's the only issue I have with that sunscreen. But aside from that, it is moisturizing. It has this glowy finish. I love it. And like I said, all my products are not from them. So I use exfoliants from when I was using their skincare product. I use exfoliants from my sister's brand. I'm going to be putting their pages on the screen for you guys to, see. So I use face care products from her as well. I use the face soap bar to, wash my face. I use, serums from her brand. I use exfoliants from her brand. So that's everything combined together, gave me the results you might have seen, or I'm going to be putting a picture here, or the results you saw on the thumbnail. It wasn't just from, one skincare brand. And that is the reason why I'm telling you guys that Nigerian skincare brands, they're where the money's at, because take all my money. If you're saying Nigerian skincare brands are not good, you've not done proper research. Sister, sit down. I'm going to put you, if you guys want me to, put you on some good skincare brands, just let me know. Okay, I'll be sure to make videos like this for you guys to see. And yeah, you can tell by the picture my skin was loving it. Beauty by AD's product, I would say they are very, very hydrating. And when it comes to the other skincare brand that I was also using to treat, my dark spots, textured skin, rough textures, all that, my favorite product from her brand, from my sister's brand, is her exfoliating toner. I'm not saying other products are not good, but when I know I have issues with my skin, that exfoliating toner does, it works like magic. It works like absolute magic. Like, it's the literal best. And I know some of you guys on here have, messaged her to, buy one or two from her. And I just want to tell you guys, I'm so grateful for keeping us in business. I felt like a, proud influencer moment, even though we just have, 260 subscribers. But don't worry. This year, we're getting monetized this year. So, yeah, those are the brands I've used so far. It's not only Korean skincare brands that are very hydrating, because one thing about Korean skincare brands, I know, like, they are very good at, their products are good at. I've not used a lot, but what I can tell from, and I tried, the annual niacinamide TXA serum for dark spots and all that. It didn't really do much for my dark spots. Like I said, it's on my page on Instagram. But I'm going to tell you this: their products are very, very good. They are good hydrating products. They are good hydrating and moisturizing products. And that's also you will find in the Nigerian skincare brand. So I'm a Nigerian skincare stan, at this point. So those are the brands I've used so far. I did notice maximum hydration and, well moisturized and, clear, bright skin, when I was using, products from these two brands that I spoke about in this video. And trust me, this is your sign to try out Nigerian skincare brands. You are not going to regret it. If they don't work for you, feel free to come and drag me. Come and drag me, because I know they will give you your money's worth if you do your research well and you know you're not following Osha Papa because some of them would actually not tell you that they have certain ingredients that are not good for the skin in their products. But just do your findings well. There are creators out here in Nigeria that review brands. So even though some of them, sometimes in some cases, they just hype these brands, but it is what it is. If you're looking for the creator that will give you legit review, come and meet me. Come and sit down on this page. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, drop an art emoji in the comment section. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.